The 99ers is coming out. It's being casted right now. It is a series about the U.S. women's national team, famous 1999 World Cup winning team. The filming is set to start in March, so we've been getting little nuggets of casting. Last week, it was announced that Emily Bader is set to play Mia Hamm. So big stars in this one, and the team is going to be represented by players. And we thought that we would have some fun here at A3 and cast current NWSL players into the roles of famous 1999ers. So if you have your own thoughts, drop them in the chat. We might throw them into the conversation. I had so much fun with this task, trying to match up players and what we could do. Jordan, I know you said you had a lot of fun with it too. Yeah. So I'm going to let you kick this one off. We have to start with Mia Hamm, the beauty, the darling of this team that led them, that was the face of the 1999ers. Who compares to her in the NWSL? Who are you casting as Mia Hamm?
You know, I'm going for like Mia Hamm when she was up and coming, like the young one on the national team. I'm going Emory Adames for Mia Hamm. I think this is a pretty good casting. Forward, creative, speedy. I think Emory Adames would be great.
Ooh, I'd like the way that your mind went with this. I went with Allie Sentnor. I was like, they're both smaller frame, like powerhouses. Yeah. Hell, I'll take a shot from anywhere. Watch me score this banger. Like the profiles seemed kind of similar in that way. Like can turn on a dime, plays like a Mach 10 sometimes. Like Allie Sentnor is who immedially came to mind. I also had a really good time with this while I'm researching cheese still. Everybody.
I could see the cheese face still in your eyes.
Also, I'm not wearing my contacts, so I'm trying to not.
Squinting, typing. Yeah. We'll keep you updated on what the convo is here. Wow, guys, this is so interesting to see where your brains went. I went Alyssa Thompson. I went another young player, that prolific goal scorer, but also Mia Hamm was thrust into the spotlight and not necessarily like wanted it. She took it and she became the face of the team. But I feel like that's kind of Alyssa Thompson. Like she will take on that role, but also like doesn't need to be the center of attention, but can score the goals and can do a lot of things.
Are we just doing soccer players or are we doing NWSL? Because I think you cheated there.
Oh, you're right.
LA Angel City fans are still mad that you cheated. They're like,
sorry.
We wish she was still on our team.
I did cheat with that one. Okay,
but
fine,
I'll give it to you because it's a pretty good casting. It's pretty good.
I just like that. Keep forgetting that she went to Chelsea, even though I know she went to Chelsea. I watch her all the time with Chelsea. Okay, wow, that was a fun one though. Okay, Jordan, you want to take another one?
Yeah, I'll go
and go with them.
Yeah, well, you got to go iconic, right? Brandi Chastain. She will forever be known for what she did after scoring that last penalty in the game. I'm going Avery Patterson for Brandi Chastain. Just a workhorse on the outside, a forward converted to an outside back. And yeah, I don't know if Avery would do the take off the shirt celebration thing, but besides that, I think she'd be a pretty good casting there.
I like that. I went with Riley Tiernan.
Oh my gosh, Brandi. Guys, this is so fun. I never thought of either of them. This is amazing.
Yeah, I went with Riley Tiernan. They're tall, they're spunky. I think Riley Tiernan would be somebody that would celebrate in some iconic way. Like as she grows into her pro career, she's got like kind of that badass aura that Brandi Chastain has. Yeah, I went more based off of aura, not like.
Wow, I went off of aura too, D. I went off of aura. I'm going LaBonta. Because the Selly Queen, I feel like just gives the same vibe as Brandi Chastain. That is loud and energetic and
Hollywood
party animal in the locker room. Yes, I'm going.
That's what they used to call Brandi, Hollywood. So Lo gives a little bit of that. I said she would be on Traders, so I have her for someone else.
Would be good on Traders.
I have both Tiernan and Lo for somebody else, for two other players.
Oh, you do? Interesting. All right, Darian, you wanna take the next one for us?
Yeah, so Bryce Scurry, I thought iconic, can be reserved, but also I just know both of these players' personalities, well, former player and current players' personalities very well. So I went with Abby Smith.
Me too.
Iconic, such good shot stoppers, goofy when you know them, but present much more
and really sweet people.
formal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very sweet.
Wow. Guys, I like that one. I like that you both had them. I put Aubrey Kingsbury for this one for a lot of the same reasons. I think like a little goofy off the field, like into a lot of different things. I love this. Okay. All right. Michelle Akers. Jordan, you said you had someone for this one. Hit us with Michelle Akers because this one was really hard for me.
This one was super hard.
Well, Michelle Akers was, I mean, I still think she's the best player that probably ever played for our national team. Fearless, skillful, relentless, tough, goal scorer, like would throw her body at anything. I'm feeling Hal Hirschfeld.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah. Two-way midfielder, can get all over the field, covers ground, scores goals, tough. Michelle Akers was tough. She played her whole career with oh my gosh, why am I blanking on it now? It's a syndrome where you're the fatigue syndrome, chronic fatigue. Sorry. Played her whole career like that. Like she played through the toughest of days where she had no energy at all. Like she's just a tough player. And I think Hal Hirschfeld's pretty tough.
Yeah.
So I'm going there.
She'd
have to get a perm, but it's fine. It's fine.
I think Hal Hirschfeld's a really good one. I think that it's to me, it was really hard to cast Michelle Akers because the game is so different now. And players are treated so differently in terms of like they're taken care of and they have a little bit more at their exposure to treat chronic fatigueness and to not have to go through as many tough things as Michelle Akers had to. I think Hal Hirschfeld's a really good one. I didn't have anyone for this because I was stuck on Michelle Akers.
I was stumped too. I actually didn't have anybody, but now that I'm kind of thinking about it, like workhorse, good on both sides of the ball, has a crazy engine. Hatchie can be that. I know we're center forward 9. She can be that. I don't know.
It's
everyone needs
there's no bad casting.
There's no bad. She has a chance at playing the role if she wants it.
Yeah. Speaking of work rate, let's go Julie Foudy. Captain of the team, leader of them, personality, but good on both sides of the ball, a little bit more defensive minded. You got one, Jordan? You're smiling, you're nodding. You got one for Julie Foudy.
I hinted at this earlier. I think this is LaBonta.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Also personality wise, it kind of
yeah. You know, Julie was always out there with her. You know, she had her video camera all the time. She was the personality, the spark. She still is bringing it in what she does in broadcast. And I think Lo has a lot of that energy and really good defensively, but can add to the attack with a goal every now and then. That's really important to both what they do. So I'm going Lo.
I want less personality on this one and more just on the field, which is so backwards because Julie Foudy is like Miss Personality, especially of this team. But I want Sam Coffey. I think is like reliable, dependable, defensive side of the ball, but like can get into the attack and contribute more like playing style wise as Julie Foudy.
I had Sam Coffey / Haley McCutcheon.
Oh yeah. I felt like Haley McCutcheon would have been in here. That's a good one.
I think Haley is low-key a bruiser on the pitch, but like you kind of forget that she is until you like go against her. You're like, damn. So to me, she was kind of similar to Julie Foudy in the way, and she's underrated, very funny. So
that's a compliment.
Yeah. It is a compliment.
I like
That's
that.
a compliment. Well, speaking of defenders and center backs, let's go Carla Overbeck. We got some people in the chat too asking for Carla. D, did you have one for this that jumped out at you?
Shout out to Kaylee Kurtz. Yep, that's where I went with this. Our captain, Iron Woman, consistency, great at playing out of the back, great at the big tackles. Yeah. That one was easy to me. That was probably the easiest one.
Whoa.
I went Tierna Davidson. Because just kind of like, you know, Carla she was a leader, but she wasn't one that was like super in the spotlight all the time, right? But I like what you said about Kurtz. Like, I think consistency with Kurtz is probably what you saw for Carla. I think with Davidson, we see that when she's healthy. And so I like Tierna Davidson for Carla Overbeck. It's a
I
good
miss
shout.
Tierna Davidson. I miss
I
watching that player
know.
play.
Can't wait till she's back.
D, I also had KK for this one. I thought like a dependable player that you know consistency day in and day out what you're going to get, and like quiet leader to some extent. Okay, Kristine, Lilly. These are so fun, guys. Okay, Kristine, Lilly. This one a little tricky for me, Jordan.
Ooh, really?
I had to think about this.
I went with the lefty. You got to go with the lefty for Lil, and it had to be Rose Lavelle.
Ooh. Okay, so this one was hard for me. I really had to think about it, and I went with Mallory Swanson. A goal scorer, someone who can use both feet and play in different roles, and so I went with Swanson. But I had to think about that one. One of my harder ones besides Michelle Akers.
This one was tough too because wholly dynamic. I was trying to find someone a little similar, not a lefty, but Kennedy Fuller, Angel City. I think good on both sides, can drive forward, a lot of room to grow for her, but I think she's one of those players that's like, oh, you could do this. I see the vision.
Yeah. And Lil never stopped running. She was, I can't remember how old she was when I played with her, but she beat us all in every fitness test that we ever did. And I'm like, this isn't fair. How are you still this fit after having 2 children? And so I think they'd have to have an engine. I think that's a good shout on Fuller because she really does have an engine.
That is a really good shout. All right, last one. Darian, you want to take it away with the last one?
Let's take it home. So Cindy Parlow. I went with Taylor Flynn. Super tall.
Yeah.
Both of them. Badasses in the air. Super athletic. That's where I went with that. That's it.
I almost went Flint for Akers. So I like that you get Flint in here with the Cindy Parlow. I went Riley Tiernan for Cindy Parlow. Not the same personality, right? Like Cindy is very mellow, calm. But I think that they were both just, when they're as a forward, just tenacious. You know, on the field, the tenacity that they have reminds me of each other. So I went Tiernan.
I like that one a lot. I went Jaden Shaw. I think that at her peak, that is the type of player Jaden Shaw is and can be. And I also thought about the longevity of Cindy Parlow, now Parlow Cone, and being U.S. Soccer president and going on to continue to change the game and be a leader. And I don't know why I was drawn to Jaden Shaw for this one. Also tricky. Guys, this is so fun. That we have so many different options and different ways to pick these players, whether it was playing style, on the field, personality, all of it.
Who would you guys want to play? If you could go audition for a part, who would you want to be?
Mia Hamm, obviously. I was obsessed with her. She was my favorite player ever.
Julie.
Easy.
I would want to be Julie. I always loved Julie.
Me too. Mine was Julie. She's the reason I picked number 11. She came, I told her this when we did World 7. She came and did like a shooter soccer camp at the University of Utah when I was a kid. And my mom signed me up last minute and I won the thing. And
the shooter shootout?
The shooter shootout. I can't remember. It was like, she named it. And we were joking about the name because it's like really corny, but I have her jersey signed, Julie Foudy, number 11. I think I was like 10 and I was like, I'm going to be number 11. And then had it for my whole career. So Julie Foudy.
Love that.
Wow, that is a pretty cool story. I like that one. I liked casting this, guys. This was really fun. We have some time until the movie comes out, until actually some more casting comes out. We might circle back on this, see if we can add anyone else into it. But that's it. That's our show. That's a wrap on it. Thanks, everyone, for hanging with us on YouTube, listening as a pod, watching on Golazo Network. Jordan, thanks for joining us again. It was fun. It was good to see you. And we got U.S. matches coming up. She Believes Cup is happening this weekend. So Sunday, there is the U.S. against Argentina. Kickoff is at 5 p.m. and immediately following the final whistle, whether that is regulation or penalties, join us here on A3. We will be going live with reactions and analysis all about USA versus Argentina and She Believes Cups. Final thoughts, Dee, Jordan, anything you want to throw at the people before we say adios?
Chat, you were all right. It was pimento cheese.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
I don't know
And-
why I denied it so hard, saying it wasn't pimento to numerous people I asked, but it's definitely
Oh my
pimento
gosh.
cheese.
So
That's
funny.
amazing. We'll have to
And-
check back with Macklin and see if he likes pimento cheese or
Yeah.
not.
And my last thing, Darren, you be Julie Foudy, I'll be Michelle Akers. We can all get in the movie.
All right.
I love
Done and
it.
done.